This one comes off the resistor, black uppermost. Need to get that one off. I'm not sure how. I removed this and it's at the mounting block, so that needs to go back. And then this wiring, that just needs unclipping. Removing the wiper arms also proved very difficult, even though I'd got one of these wiper remover tools. So I had to hit the wiper arm a couple of times, but then the impact released it. To get that pin to release here, there's just a couple of clips spring-loaded. I had to use needle nose pliers, and then with my other hand a small screwdriver to lever upwards, and then that came loose. To release that one, you just have to push that clip down whilst applying a bit of leverage to get it to come backwards. Again, it's a two-handed job really. This one was quite easy, just a straightforward double clip that you press in and pull out from the, which I've now taken off, from the resistor. This one, to get it out of the resistor, proved a lot more difficult because it pushes onto the resistor and then just engages with two nipples. I found it very difficult to get it off without breaking it. In the end, took the resistor off so the whole unit was up here. So unscrewed the two bolts that hold the resistor in place. Got the resistor up here so I could see in, and I did manage to get a small screwdriver down and lever out, and whilst also applying a certain amount of force so that I got one side to lever over the nipple, and then had to do it to the other side and lever that over the nipple and then pull it off. Some screws that were really hard to get to are down there. There are 6 bolts holding this unit in place. There's one there, and one there. You have to sort of climb over the engine to get to them. There's one here, right down there below these wires. One there, and that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other thing attached to my blower motor, which stops me getting it out at the moment, is this connection here, which holds those wires. I'm not sure how that comes off. I ended up breaking that off because I thought it was a torque screw in there, but I couldn't get it in and I couldn't move it, so I just ended up snapping it. And then if you pull from this side, you can just lever it out. With the new motor that I've got, I need to remove this unit, which has just 3 bolts, and place it on there. The motor off, I could see with that wire clip, but it's not a torque screw down there, it's just some sort of lump. So I tried to pull it off, and in the end it just broke off. So I'll just leave that there, cable tie these together, I think, and that's it. All the other videos showed you just pushing up on this unit that goes along there in order to get it to release from this channel. I couldn't do that, and I had to go from this end, push the screwdriver down, and then twist so that it gave an upward force, and then it clipped out. You can see a little bit of damage there. I spent probably 15 minutes trying to just push it up, but I couldn't do that until I used the screwdriver. But I guess you have to be careful because of the wind. So those were the only small issues. Taking the blower motor out wasn't easy. And although a lot of people say if you're going to do it, you need to replace both the motor and the resistor. In my case, the motor, the unit was being intermittent, so in very cold weather it wouldn't come on all the time. In my opinion, if the motor actually works and you've got an intermittent problem, I think it might just be the resistor. I wish I hadn't have done both. The motor was a lot harder to do than I thought it was going to be.